A very good morning to you there, Desiree, and to our viewers at home. This is where, of course, President Cyril Ramaphosa will today be addressing the men and women gathered here as the Women Economic Assembly in its second day. This saw yesterday some of the plenary sessions get underway. We saw various ministers from government and just private stakeholders coming here to discuss issues where women's economic emancipation is concerned and their participation really in the economy. So you're right to say President Cyril Ramaphosa will be coming through here. This is an initiative really that was kick-started by the presidency and President Cyril Ramaphosa in ensuring that women are not left behind where the economy is concerned. The government has been hard at work to implement some of those issues coming out of the National Strategic Plan, and this forms some of those pillars where women's economic participation is concerned. So you can imagine that the National Gender-Based Violence Forum has been hard at work to ensure that the issue of women inclusion in the economy is paramount, and it's something that is ventilated. So this event here today will be speaking to that. Also coming through there, Desiree, where government is pushing to ensure 40% of procurement from women businesses here at home, and this is where those issues will be thrashed out here. There were commitments made last year by both the government and the private sector, and this event here for 2 days has been about taking stock of really where those issues are, if those interventions have really had some sort of a solid ground where people are concerned, and if women are being taken and brought into this sector to ensure that they are active participants in the economy. This is an event that has both the public and the private sector that will be taking part in the multi-stakeholder event. Let me just bring in Nedbank. They are also one of those people that are here from the private sector just to tell us what their role is here. They are a sponsor, and Miss Lizzie Mohale is my guest this morning. And Mama, welcome to the SABC. We know very well that the private sector is very crucial in ensuring that whatever is happening and women support is given to those businesses, and we're seeing you featuring heavily here as well as an entity that works with some of this women. Maybe let us in on your role here and how has it been in terms of the 2 days. Today is the second day. Yesterday was the first day. We saw discussions, and we're expecting also to see the president touching down here to address some of the delegates here. Let us in on Nedbank's role here in the 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, from us as Nedbank, it is quite important to say, as a bank who's purpose-driven, and we are financial experts who do good, to say the agenda of women is clear. As Pimzile Mlambonguga said, equality for women is progress for all. And we believe that as a country, we will not progress up until women are included in the economic engagement of the country. And when WECONA engaged us, we felt this aligns quite closely with our purpose as a bank, and that's why we came on board to sponsor and make sure that there are deliberate actions and discussions around how we bring more women into the economic activity, especially those within the township areas and the rural areas, which is a platform that we also sponsor, to start saying, hearing different players, whether it's private sector, whether it's fintechs in the space, all different organizations, and also some of the government departments, talking about how we deliberately taking action to make sure that we include and drive women participation within the economic engagement. I think personally for me, it was quite an encouraging discussion, hearing the progress that's being made, right, and also acknowledging the challenges that sits in the space.
All right, thank you very much, Lizzie Mohale there, coming through from the private sector in terms of what can be expected here. The event just gotten underway, and that is where the national anthem, just as we speak, is being sung, and we're going to getting the program get underway, and we'll see the Minister of International Relations and also the President touching down here to just form part of this process.